Prynawn da, a croeso I Gaerdydd. Good afternoon, welcome to Cardiff and to our 2019 graduation ceremony. I'm Jenny Randerson and I'm Chancellor of Cardiff University. Graduation is, without doubt, the highlight of the university calendar. And it's an honour, a pleasure to be here today to share this special day with you. This afternoon, we will be celebrating with students from the School of Social Sciences. Now, today's going to pass by extremely quickly, so I urge you to embrace it and to savour every single moment with the family and friends who are celebrating with you. And I offer the same advice to our guests. Many of you have travelled great distances to be here today. So whether it's your son, daughter, niece, nephew, friend or partner who is graduating, make this a day they'll never forget. And be sure to tell them how proud you are many times over. And please don't be shy, make sure they can hear your support loud and clear as they walk across this stage. Now, graduation naturally gives us the opportunity to look back on your time here at Cardiff University and to acknowledge your hard-earned achievements. Acquiring a university education is no mean feat, so I commend you not only for securing a place at this prestigious institution in the first place, but also for the dedication and commitment that you've demonstrated to get you to where you are today. Cardiff University is one of the leading universities in the UK, so competition is tough. For every one of you here today, there were 6 or 7 applicants fighting for places. We are proud of the education and experience that we provide for our students. And I'm sure your capacity to ask questions and to challenge conventional wisdom will stay with you for the rest of your lives. Whether you've been a member of one of the student union's many sporting clubs and societies, or taken part in our hugely successful student volunteering scheme, each one of you will have a unique experience of Cardiff. For some of you, today will also be tinged with sadness as you say goodbye to Cardiff. The vibrant, colourful, diverse city has been the backdrop to your journey through university, and I'm sure they'll be full of wonderful memories. Of course, the charm and character of Cardiff is difficult to give up, and some of you will have already decided to stay and call Cardiff home for the foreseeable future, whether this is through work or further study. In times of great political uncertainty, I'm extremely proud of Cardiff University's track record in ensuring that our students are outward-looking and willing to embrace the international community. I urge you to maintain this open-mindedness in whatever career path you choose to travel. Graduation also gives you a chance to look forward, a chance to mark the beginning of a brand new chapter in your lives. As you cross this stage in a short while and set foot outside the front door of this auditorium, you will be doing so as a Cardiff graduate. You instantly become part of an exclusive family of more than 150,000 members across the world, the Cardiff University alumni community. You will enter this family following in the footsteps of groundbreaking scientists, successful entrepreneurs, household actors, singers and TV presenters, Oscar-winning directors, and world-class sports stars. And armed with the knowledge, skills, and experience that you've developed during your time at Cardiff University, make it your mission to emulate the successes of those who have gone before you. The bar has been set high. It certainly won't be easy, but it's a challenge you should embrace with courage, determination, and plenty of ambition. But most of all, do not forget us. As you embark on your future careers, we ask that you stay in touch, come and visit us often, and share your experience of the university with the wider world. We will always be your university. That can never be taken away from you. And I hope that this instills the same sense of pride, unity, and loyalty that we hold for you as graduates. I now have the pleasure of introducing Esther Ivan. Esther graduated with a degree in law and Welsh this week, and she'll be returning to Cardiff in September to do the law practice course alongside a master's degree. Esther will read the Proclamation, a poem by Wales's inaugural national poet, Gwyneth Lewis. Now, many of you will have encountered Gwyneth's work before in the form of the 6-foot-high words outside the Millennium Centre down in Cardiff Bay. Gwyneth has been writer-in-residence at the University School of Physics and Astronomy and is now an honorary fellow. And her poem, Education, was specifically commissioned by Cardiff University. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much and enjoy your ceremony.
Education by Gwyneth Lewis. Beiddia feiddio, gwellhad y wneud, myna geisio, parcha ddweud. Trawsnewidiad fydd dy glod, dy ddyfodol, mentro bod. Learning's a passport that returns you home a better person. It permits you to dare being daring, makes you secure with not knowing everything, helps you welcome some failure, forges an alloy with others' thinking. It is simple delight in mind and its motion, scintillates but isn't deceptive. Admits the joy of institutes is the open road to everywhere but bigotry. It's the shortest distance between you and me, and, if you're lucky, it never ends. I will now read the proclamation, first in Welsh, then in English. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. Bydded wybod i holl aelodau'r Brifysgol ac ar draws y byd bod cynulliad Prifysgol Caerdydd yn cael ei gynnal heddiw ym Mhrifddinas Cymru. O dan awdurdod Siarter Frenhinol y Brifysgol, mae'r cynulliad hwn yn cyfarfod i dderbyn y myfyrwyr hynny sydd yn rhinwedd eu hastudiaethau eu hysgol heictod, wedi harchwilio'n briodol yn ôl statudau'r Brifysgol ac wedi cael yn deilwng o'i graddau. Dathlwn lwyddiant y rhai sy'n graddio yn y cynulliad hwn, ac wrth wneud hynny, fe'i hatgoffon o'i cyfrifoldeb i rannu gwerthoedd y brifysgol hon. Hwy sydd i geisio, trwy ei cyflawniadau, gwasanaethu lles pawb, ymdrechu am ragoriaeth ym mhob peth, a gyfalu am ddyfodol ein byd. Parchwch ddoeth uneb, gan ei fod yn cynnig gobaith a gwirionedd ym mhob cenhedlaeth. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth, a nation's strength is in its learning. Let it be known to all members of the university and throughout the world that today in the capital city of Wales, a congregation of Cardiff University is taking place. Under the authority of the university's Royal Charter, this congregation meets to receive those students who, by virtue of their studies and scholarship, have been appropriately examined according to the statutes of the university and found worthy of their degrees. We celebrate the success of those who graduate in this congregation, and in doing so remind them on their responsibility to share in the values of this university. It is for them to seek, through their achievements, to serve the common good, to strive for excellence on all things, and care for the future of our world. Be attentive to wisdom, for it offers hope and truth in every generation.
Prynhawn da, good afternoon. My name's Karen Holford and I'm the Deputy Vice-Chancellor at Cardiff University, and it's my absolute pleasure to warmly welcome all students to receive their award. This is the important part of the ceremony, isn't it, where you all get the chance to walk across the stage and your names are read out by a senior member of the university. Please do celebrate the achievements of our students as they cross the stage. We're happy for you to shout, cheer, whistle, do whatever you feel is appropriate to celebrate their success as they shake my hand. And then as the applause dies down, we'll listen to the name of the next student. Now, once all of the students have crossed the stage for each particular award, I will ask you to stand. At this point in the ceremony, and at other equivalent times, it is a tradition of the university for me to speak in Welsh to receive you to your awards. The phrase that I use in Welsh, translated into English, means, through the authority conferred upon me by the university, I receive you to your award with all the privileges this confers. Congratulations. Okay, so now we'll proceed to the presentation of the undergraduates. Thank you.
I, Professor Tom Hall, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Hamda Ahmed. Taranum Ahmed. Rohana Akhtar. Charlotte Louisa Bloor. Charlotte Brayley. Samuel Collins. Alex Foster. Leah Francis. Phoebe Gore. Jamie Harper. Yasmin Hollinshead. Nancy Gabriella James. Sarah Kaya. Phoebe Leach. Abigail Louise Moore. Ramisa Mia. Jacob Patton. Tia Peachy. Madison Small. Charlotte Taylor. Gwenlyan Davis. Yasonos Iwansiha Vlahavas. Emma Galetti de Cadillac. Krista Lord. Rachel Maul. Daisy Rose Mahala Stevens. Chinchin Young. Sophia Todd. Zachariah John Williams. I, Professor Tom Hall, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Economic and Social Studies. Alice Phillips Jones. Michelle Joanne Lafosse. Catherine Sweetapple. Emily Lucy Wilkinson. Gemma Balcom. Nicholas Bateman. Harry Bouton. Adam Bowen. Mary Burtonshaw. Danielle Carpenter. Sophie Conway. Hannah Victoria Cooper. Melissa Kay Cooper. Molly Davis O'Keefe. Molly Hannah Delahaye. Lily Derbyshire. Keris Bethan Dyke. Amy Gaze. Natasha Gregory. Rebecca Hamp. Hosera Kanom. Chloe May Millett. Florence Perkins. Olivia Thomas. Sonamdeep Kaur. Imogen Watson. Emily Jones. Rebecca Liss. Holly Pearson. Luke Townley. Zoe Cottle. Caris Thomas. Francis Brown. Danielle Couturier. Marco Hurst. Megan Addison. Cara Ainsley Bridger. Eliza Akhtar. Zakia Akhtar. Catherine Armstrong. Gabriella Bacigalupo. Charlotte Ball. Eve Ballard. Christian Banks. Meg Bevan. Maya Rosa Joan Busby Dawson. Monica Chowdhury. Tiffany Collins. Bethany Davis. Hannah Davis. Holly Rebecca Davis. Kai Diamond. Sarah Angela Disney. Isabel de Souza. Amber Louise Evans. Ria Louise Ayres. Martinique Graham. Alex Gregory. Charlotte Haywood. Bethan Faith Hill. Jasmine Labati. Chloe Horlock. Emma Jenkins. Fern Jones. Abby Jordan. Isabel Law. Yan Lee. Marisa Claire Lyons Longworth. Elise Rose Maiden. Fiona McMahon. Jessica Marion Milton Edwards. Fiona Mitchell. Sarah Moon. Serena Murakash. Hannah Caitlin Murphy. Layla Jane O'Neill. Anna Catherine Rose Parker. Hannah Powell. Charlotte Rowe. Bethan Louise Smith. Isabella Snow. Emily Stangroom. Megan Stedman. Emma Taplin. Bethany Thomas. Imogen Thompson. Mahnor Karim Andre. Rachel Walker. Marnie Rose Wilkins. Katrina Wingfield. Grace Yeoman. Amelia Courtney Young. Isabel Young. Catherine Ellen Davis. Victoria Earle. Lowry Hurley. Harriet Russell. Carla Shipp. Zoe Davis. Jordan Vatanis. Aditi Gupta. Tyler Rose Holden. Amber Jane Mathewson. Judith Pickett. I, Professor Tom Hall, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Rebecca Baines. Molly May Baker. Alexandria Bevan. Ellie Coakley. Kaylee Helen Dyer. Louisa Evans. Hannah France. Rebecca Garland. Cheyenne Gerard. Sophie Grant. Corey Griffith. Manon Grocott. Chloe Henderson. Katie Elizabeth Hosford. Helen Rachel Jackson. Carly Johnson. Alice Jones. Emily Jones. Shannon Rebecca Lewis. Maisie McIntosh. Corinne Mee. Maybelline Celeste Middleton. Zemek Multan. Patricia Palash. Rhiannon Robinson Haynes. Rebecca Louise Smith. Thomas Stankowski. Demi Thomas. Lydia Francesca Tincello. Charmaine Sang. Dugu Ulu. Jodie Vance. Reuben Malachi Mark Ward. Alice Williams. Leah Williams. Jodie Lee Yandel. Harriet Archer. Joe Aris. Megan Bembo. Senia Boritz. Emma Burke. Alice Cameron. Victoria Conroy. Shannon Conway. Amelia Coyne. Madeline Davis. Katarzyna Jutsnuska. Georgina Eccleshall. Chelsea Fisher. Hebe Elena May Fletcher. Millie Mae Grant. Rebecca Harding. Victoria Louise Lillian Harris. Olivia Isabel Hines. Isabella Holden. Naomi Lynette Hole. Chloe Hooper. Chloe Horn. Molly Elizabeth Howell. Megan Hughes. Luke Robert James. Georgia Jenkins. Ridwana Kanam. Megan Morley. Abigail Nottage. Magdalena Orwowska. Jenny Pitchford-Peckier. Lily Hannah May Prothero. Tabitha Rich. Georgia Richards. Katerina Rosell. Sophie Louisa Rotti. Rosanna Smiley. Freya Laura Springham. Joshua Stock. Cherry Helena Tiaru. Charlotte Tregascus. Harriet Tucker. Bethany Wellband. Megan Whiteley. Alice Wiggins. Ella Ann Wilkinson. Gemma Sian Winter. Sophia Zab. Wendy Zhu. Esther Marie Pincus Barrett. James Zachariah Collier. Emily Mall. Rahma Abdi. Rebecca May Ackroyd. Marwa Ali. Sally Bowman. Lauren Caddick. Jade Kerr Williams. Stella May Burrows Clark. Sophie Copley. Lucy Arianwen Caitlin Crooks. Elitsa Dankova. Laura Davis. Hannah Easterbrook. Hugh Ellis. Megan Kelly Foreman. Maria Josephine Francis. Rachel Lennox. Morgan Lewis. Agnieszka Helena Marcinkiewicz. Stuart James Dorling McLeish. Tamara Morris. Anna O'Donnell Lyons. Annabelle Rawthorne. Elizabeth Redrup. Ellie Victoria Roberts. Elena Rodriguez. Georgia Smith. Rebecca Standen. Emily Stanley. Bethany Stokes. Nicole Wilmot. The Deputy Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
Would all the students who have just crossed the stage please stand? Trwy'r awdurdod a roddwyd i mi gan y Brifysgol, derbynnu â chi i gael eich dyfarniad a holl ffrentau a ddaw yn y sgil. Cloncyfarciadau. Congratulations. Thank you very much. You can now be seated. Thank you.
I, Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the Postgraduate Certificate in Education. Sasha Bernard. Laura Billington. Catherine Brooke Bishop. Helmine Botus. Marianne Colio-Burden. Miriam Collett. Charlotte Dando. Sam Evans. Gavin David Fennick. Amber Louise Gillard. Jolie Gillard. Samantha Hayward Schnitzler. Alice Howe. Beth Jenkins. Adam Nicholas Llewellyn. Jenna Beth Lauvendal. Naomi Louise Marden. Gwenda Matthews. Tanya Newman. Christina Navoka. Charlotte Roundtree. Rebecca Salter. Risa Self. Elizabeth Tazinski. I, Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the Postgraduate Certificate. Florence Mary Fallon. Tobaline Mabita. Lisa Yasuko Kato. Eflu Hab Hoyle. Amanda Jane Jones. I, Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the postgraduate diploma. Akika Sandrina Alexander. I, Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Arts. Simon Boss Johnson. Justine Lee Carter. Rhianwen Megan Clement. Amelia Cleverly. Amy Cook. Sally Victoria Cooper. Louise Ehrenfried. Emma Godwin. Emily Jane Griffiths. Jessica Howard. Emily Jenkins. Lara John. Rhiannon Lowry Jones. Sakiru Tero Kasim. Kate Elizabeth Lester. Rebecca Danielle Lewis. Andrew O'Reilly. Lorna Phillips. Sophie Francis Pearce. Jenna Pugsley. Bethann Roach. Charlene Robertson. Alex Sanderson. Langa Siwela. Gwendolyn Chi Goom. Kerry White. Keris Yap. I, Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Educational Practice. Matthew Allman. Rhiannon Beveridge. Lois Evans. Lucy Leanne Evans. Sean Evans. Jonathan Stephen Fant. Lisa Joanne Fox. Sarah O'Leary Gravel. Lucy Jones. Daniel McGreal. Kate Morgan. James O'Neill. Anwen Glyn Roberts. Sheila Spokes. Bethan Turner. I, Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Science. Kelly Harris. Arusa Akhtar. Emily Jane Clark. Bethan Wynne Jones. Rodri Bowen Llewellyn. Richard Matthews. Arlene Jean Bock. Chang Ying Lang. Ashley Stephen Cook. Jordan Lee Farina Childs. Shannon Louise Farina Childs. Darius Klebavivkas. And Harrod Mayer Llewellyn. Matthew David Scott. Andrew Robert William Hawkes. Daniel Stephen Wagon. Andrew John Whittington Davis. Nicholas Witz. Caroline Arthur. Ching Mi Shaw. Heleth Evans. Agnes Elik Manangoka. Siki Chang. Tracy Roselle. Jack Challoner Jones. Selina Khan. Bethany Jane Poole. Monica Iona Thomas. Simon White. Nia Fionn Weiss. Hugh Pearce. Alexandra Yurchuk. Holly Flynn. Abigail Seabrook. Kai Thomas. Yu Sing Bai. Jason Roberts. The Deputy Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
Would all the students who have most recently crossed the stage please stand? Troi'r awdurdod a roddwyd I mi gan y brifysgol, derbyniach chi I gael eich dyfarniad a hog ffrentau a ddaw yn ysgil. Cloncyfaciadau. Congratulations. Please take your seats. Thank you.
The following students to be presented have achieved a doctoral degree, and in recognition of their achievements and their research, they will be presented to the presiding officers, who will shake their hand in turn. I, Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Health Studies. Julie Ann Dorey. Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Emily Crosley. Peter Henry Davis. Carolyn Graham. Attilio Roberto Grandani. Jennifer May Hampton. Lydia Harper. Eleanor Kate Johnson. Sarah Jones. Catherine Knight. Melissa Mendez. Junichi Mori. Samuel Parker. Victoria Charlie. Heather Trickey. I, Professor Amanda Coffey, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Social Work. Marion Russell. The Deputy Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
So would all the students who have most recently passed the stage please stand? Trwy'r awdurdod a roddwyd I mi gan y Brifysgol, derbyniaf chi I gael eich dyfarniad a holl ffrentau a ddew yn y sgil. Llongyfarchiadau. Congratulations. Diolch, thank you. You may now sit down.
Prynhawn dda, llongyfarchiadau. Good afternoon and congratulations. I'm James Wareham and it is my honour to address you as Vice President of Cardiff University Students' Union. May your care ever be for the good name of our university and the well-being of our world. May your association with the university be cherished and constant throughout your lives as you are now members of its distinguished alumni. I'm sure your time here has been unique. Everyone in this hall has had to overcome challenges, and that is what makes you the graduates that you are today. But what makes a Cardiff graduate unique? Cardiff graduates have found people from all over the world they never otherwise would have met. They've sought knowledge they never would have gained and seized opportunities that they never would have imagined. They are more than the papers that document their time here, and they're more than the handshakes you just received. They are more than the gowns they wear and the caps on their heads. They are fierce and proud students, loyal friends, and together they build communities and make memories they will look back on fondly. Lastly, a Cardiff graduate never forgets the steps it took for them to get here, the hard work they put in, and the perseverance that it takes to achieve great things. Today marks the end of an era and the beginning of the next chapter of your lives, because now it is time to embark on your own journey in this world, prospering your life, your families, and the world itself for the benefit of all humanity. But remember, you won't get far in life based on what you already know. You will advance in life by what you learn after you leave here, because education in all forms does not stop after you graduate. So class of 2019, do not wait to seize your opportunities, because your time has only just begun. Diolch yn fawr.
Dirprwy Is-Ganghellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor. Mae'r gŵr sy'n sefyll yma yn arweinydd o fri. The individual we're celebrating today with an honorary fellowship is an outstanding leader. He has to be, since the safety and the well-being of our university community and the communities of South Wales and beyond are under his trained and watchful eye. Now, his career has been devoted to disrupting and dismantling those entities that threaten our security and prey on the vulnerable. He has the track record of a motivator, a master organizer, and a reformer. And he has proved himself committed to the mental and physical well-being of those who serve under him in a complex and multi-layered local, national and international operation on various front lines, where he himself indeed has served and where he's walked the walk. The fellow we commend to you is Matt Jukes, Chief Constable of South Wales Police since January 2018, formerly Deputy Chief Constable and Assistant Chief Constable, Specialist Crime of the same force, and from 1995 to 2010, a member of South Yorkshire Police in various intelligence roles where he was involved in operations against violent drug gangs and where he honed his expertise in counter-terrorism, a knowledge base and a set of skills he brought with him to South Wales. Under him, and this is very impressive, South Wales Police has recently been assessed as the most visible force in England and Wales. Now, the culture, not just the operation, but the culture of the police service matters greatly to Matt. That is, instilling in the service the right attitudes and ethical relations with the communities he helps keep safe, and doing so in a holistic way that takes into consideration the well-being of the policemen and women who look after the security of others. This is a top cop who has thought through the complex business of modern policing in a human and humane way. His UK-wide profile has been gained through prominent leadership positions in major initiatives, such as the National Police Chiefs Council, for which he leads on a number of portfolios, his membership of the Home Office Modern Crime Prevention Forum, and his prominent involvement in counter-terrorism policing, where he has been involved in and indeed led on high-profile ops in the UK and abroad. He is a connected thinker and a researcher who studied the ways in which national and international counter-terrorism policing translates into local contexts. In other words, in modern policing and in the unstable world in which we live, there is no such thing as a local context that is unconnected from the international. South Wales Police and Cardiff University students and researchers derive mutual benefit, as we all do, from the strong relationship the university has established with Matt and with Matt's force. In our Crime and Security Research Institute, for example, police officers work on research projects in direct collaboration with researchers to find new solutions to policing problems. So seeing things connectedly, Matt embodies the art, the craft, and increasingly the science of modern policing. Anrydeddus dirprwy isganghellor, cyflwyna fi ti Matt Jukes fel cymrawd eranrhydedd Prifysgol Cardiff.
We'll just wait there while the applause goes down.
Thank you.
You change the face then while I say the words to you. Diolch, thank you. Trwy'r awdurdod a roddwyd i mi gan y cyngor, derbyniaf chi fel cymrawd Anrydydd Prifysgol Cardydd. Llongyfarchiadau. Congratulations.
Prynawn da, diolch yn fawr iawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm humbled and slightly overwhelmed to receive this recognition. Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor to Cardiff University, I consider this a great privilege. I also didn't realise quite how old I was until I heard all of that read back. I want to congratulate, firstly, everybody who's here receiving degrees and other recognition today. It really is a privilege to be in your company, the company of people who have worked so hard to achieve what you have. And I want, reflecting on my own experience, to recognise in particular those who are the first generation of their families to come to university and extend on your behalf a thank you and acknowledge the great pride being felt by family members and others who've supported you to be in this position today. You should be very, very proud. I'm also very humbled to be in the company of those who've gone before me as honorary fellows, and I know this morning Dilys Bryce is recognised, and it has been a great privilege to be alongside her and other individuals. I wanted to also thank the university for the loan of the hat and gown. It's not true that I joined the police because I like dressing up, but there is a certain appeal. I think on reflection, I actually joined the police service because I'm driven by a sense of social justice, a desire to see fair play, Chwarae. I want people to experience life safely, equally, and to flourish in our communities. Not long after I was born, about 45 years ago, Sir Robert Mark, then the Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police Service, wrote, "The police are the anvil on which society beats out the problems and abrasions of social inequality, racial prejudice, weak laws, and ineffective legislation." And it is still true today that the police service is that anvil in the middle of that complexity, that challenge, and absolutely at the heart of the life of our communities. But that police function in our societies has changed a great deal over my years in service and since Robert Mark wrote those words. I joined the police service in 1995. We were very well prepared for what I like to call blue lights and pub fights. That was the idea of complexity and the range of work we were engaged in. South Wales Police now takes 1.3 million calls for service every year. And only 10% of those calls is a new report of a crime. The majority of the other 90% are calls for help, calls for people in need, calls from people in crisis who would seek to be protected. And so it's absolutely critical that we understand and reflect on the changes in society that have brought about that reality today, that the crimes that I was attempting to minimise and solve in the 1990s of car crime and burglary, solved by changes in technology, solved by changes in security, will not solve today's problems. And absolutely critical that we work to understand how changes in society and technology shift patterns of crime, and to prepare our leaders, my colleagues, to do that work in the future. So I am very proud of our partnership, South Wales Police, Hethley de Cymru's partnership with Cardiff University, especially our partnership with the Crime and Security Research Institute. We've got a great track record of action-focused research rooted in reality and a terrific programme preparing policing for its future. It is invidious to call out any individual amongst a large number of academic colleagues who we now work with. So deep and so wide is this partnership. But I do want to pay special recognition to Professor Martin Innes. He has been an engine and inspiration of that work, and against all odds also managed to get me published. So I thank him for his friendship, for his inspiration, and our work together. I think it's also important to recognise that this university, which has been such an important part of your lives, is a vital part of the life of our city. It's a place where people come together, are brought together, learn together, and live together. And I wanted to thank you, assuming we haven't had that much contact with any of you over the last period of years. I wanted to thank you, as 1 in 10 of our population in Cardiff are now students, to thank you for the richness and diversity that you've brought to the life of this fantastic city. I also want to acknowledge that Cardiff University has got a special place in the life of my family, and I want to recognise that this university is a great community, and I have to say, a great employer. So, on the subject of employment, I hope that some of you will be drawn to that idea of complexity and challenge, and to going into wider public service. Many of you will, listening to the degrees you've studied for. And that a few of you might consider joining the 5,000 fabulous public servants, the 5,000 wonderful women and men who I work alongside in our communities. It's important to recognise that we need to think imaginatively about the challenges we face. People tend to think that a uniformed service will be all about following rules. The rules don't get you very far. We need great communication, great problem solving, great creativity. And above all, we need talented people in this room to invest in the fabric of their communities, wherever those are, Cardiff, Wales, further afield, to enrich not just your lives with the experiences you've had, but the lives of all of those around you. So needing problem solving, creativity, I share words often with colleagues and say this: I really like awkward people. You can imagine I occasionally regret saying that, but in truth, we need people to challenge. I read recently words written a long time ago by an American, Dudley Field Malone. I have never in my life learned anything from any man who agreed with me. I hope you'll take your talents into wonderful futures. I hope some of you will take them into public service and some into policing. But whatever lies ahead, I hope that you will provoke, and that you will innovate, and that you will thrive. Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, thank you once again to all of you. The very best wishes. Congratulations.
Diolch yn fawr, Matt. I now have the duty to draw this celebration to a close. It's been an absolute joy on this platform to see the pride and relief on your faces as you've walked across. Before we end the ceremony, it's extremely important that you show your gratitude to all the friends and family who are celebrating here with us. Their considerable support has helped get you to this point, and I'm sure you want to say a huge thank you. So in a moment, I will invite you to stand up, turn so you can see them and they can see you, and make as much noise as you can to everyone who is with us today. And whilst you're doing that, spare a moment and a little applause for the lecturers who have helped you and taught you over the course of your studies here. Stand up. Applause, please. I think they've got the message now. To close our celebration in St David's Hall, we're going to share with you our graduation film, which welcomes you to our Cardiff University alumni family. Please enjoy. And at the end of the film, please stand as the platform party leaves and our ceremony draws to a close. Thank you for joining us today. Llongyfarchiadau mawr. Many congratulations. Diolch yn fawr.
You came to Cardiff. You worked. You played. You cried. You laughed. And you learned. From Butte Building to Butte Park. From Talabont to the Tav. You made memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. And you made your mark on Cardiff University.
We made lifelong friends, and we're still in touch. We still have reunions. And I have to say, of course, I met my husband in Cardiff.
I turned up in Cardiff in October of 1979, a very different city to what it is today. Student life in Cardiff then and now was great fun.
Cardiff University ranks as, one of the top universities in engineering, so it's the only university I applied for, actually.
I wanted to meet new people and enjoy my social life, I guess, as well, and I thought Cardiff gave me the opportunity to do that.
I had a huge amount of fun here. There are friends that I've kept over the years that I met on the course here at Cardiff.
Cardiff is a young city and an eclectic city. If I ever wanted to do it all over again, I don't think I would ever want to study anywhere other than Cardiff.
My English is Chinese English with some Welsh accent.
The week we played England in 2013 and beat them in Cardiff. England came for the Grand Slam in Cardiff and we blew them off the park. I sent my finals that week.
But your Cardiff journey doesn't end here. Cardiff will always be a part of you. Edrychwch o gwmpas. Look around. This is a room full of brilliant minds, talent, strength, ambition. You have worked so hard and discovered amazing things together. Today, you become Cardiff alumni, ready to shape the world with ideas, designs, dreams.
I think the experience doesn't stop with graduation.
Yeah, Cardiff had a massive impact on I guess me as a person.
It enabled me to have the confidence to campaign for many changes, for disabled people.
The values that were instilled all set me in incredible stead.
I'm forever grateful to Cardiff University for allowing me the ability really to study alongside my playing career.
Your time at university is what shapes most people.
Always carry with you the good values of being kind to people, being honest to people.
Certainly, without Cardiff, I wouldn't be where I am today. There's no doubt about that.
So let's go forward together. Go out into the world and make it a better place for everyone. And remember, no matter where your ambitions take you next, Cardiff will always be here.
Llongyfarchiadau.
Congratulations.
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 Llongyfarchiadau.
Congratulations.
Cardiff is so proud of you. Croeso. Welcome to our alumni community.